Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 256. It is part of the Shadowfall story arc, and allow me to be the first to say to you, welcome to Adventure March 2021. That was me cheering. I'm wooing for Adventure March. It's happening. We're here. We are in the most exciting Adventure March we've ever done. Because there's going to be some really cool stuff happening, and obviously there will be a lot to discuss over the course of Adventure March, and I'm thrilled about it. So, what does the Adventure March mean for you? It means the following. First of all, you will be able to check out the new t-shirt now available at adventureinkshop.com. The old shirts have been retired, the seasonal shirt, and now our newest shirt celebrating the restaurant/tavern that the Many Pennies frequent on tavern nights, Spellslingers, is up in the shop. Go and check that out. You will have 3 opportunities this month to win that shirt. We're going to give away 3 free shirts this month. Additionally, we are going to give away a game of Dungeons and Dragons with me. You will be able to come and join me as a player in a game that I will be DMing with some other community members as well. It should be a blast. These are the things that are up for grabs if you head to our Twitter and you head to our Facebook and you head to our Discord, and you can see all the ways that you can get entries being a patron over at patreon.com/adventureinc as a thank you to them for supporting the show, submitting fan art, submitting short stories, sharing and commenting on our posts. There's a whole bunch of ways that you can gain entries into the drawing that we will hold at the end of the month. Additionally, this Thursday, that's right, this coming Thursday, and every Thursday this month, the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, and of course, April 1st, the little-known day of March, April 1st, will also be live streams that you can come and check out, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for every live stream over at twitch.tv/SRSBIZ_network. Links to all of that are on our website, Twitter, Facebook, the like. We're going to do some amazing stuff this month. We have an interview and some game material creation with me on this Thursday. We're going to do a live show on the 11th. We're going to do a tavern night on the 18th. We're going to do another live show on the 25th. That will be the final live show. And then we're going to do a Q&A on the 1st of April. Additionally, Sunday, March 28th, we are going to be doing a live listening party for the finale. So if you aren't caught up, I guess if you're not caught up and you're listening now, that's a little weird. But more importantly, just come and join us for that. For the finale, we're all going to listen together before the show before the episode actually drops. We'll be in the chat chatting. You'll be able to see our reactions. It's going to be super duper fun. I think there may also be some other surprises, so if you aren't following our Twitch, head over there, hit the follow button, get the emails when we go live, which could be any time during Adventure March, because we're always doing stuff. It's going to be very, very fun. Adventure March is going to be a blast, and I'm so excited to share it with all of you here at the end of the line for this campaign. So let's all see it out with a bang. It's going to be a blast, and I can't wait. You know what? Let's start this episode. It's I'm just thrilled. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth the monk.
lighter subject, how's the whole corruption of the Iora Church going?
On a lighter subject?
Yeah.
Jebeddo, the rogue.
We're basically family. So do you want to admit to your family that all you want to do is learn how to read so that you can read pornos?
Jennuvera, the sorcerer.
Oh my god, guys, it worked! The plan worked!
High fives!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. We should have a plan more often.
Asher, the druid barbarian.
With my nipples? Why are my nipples not convincing?
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated.
All right, guys. So number 1, get Celestials on board. Check.
Okay.
Number 2, get all other planes. So let's. That's step 2. So should we go talk to the Fae now?
You don't want to deal with like the material or the elemental planes first.
You don't want to
No,
talk to
I
some
certainly
fire?
don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying we only have 3 steps left to saving the world, and this seems like a great action item to do now.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Where are you guys right now?
On the top of the mountain.
Okay, so
With
you've
the-
come back to the material plane,
Yes.
I figured we were
and
like
you are
shunted.
in the
I wish we
Mendicant
had-
village.
I wish we had reappeared in a much more comfortable and convenient location.
Well, no, it's nice because now we get to go shopping before we head out to convince the Fae to be cool
no,
with
we
us
don't.
waking up parrots.
No, we just don't.
I have so much money
I have so
that
much
I want to
money.
spend on cool stuff.
I don't know how that's true. You bought a whole tavern. I don't think you have any, and I have not given out a single gold since then.
No, I counted my I counted my tavern gold
All your
out.
coins.
Yeah. I remember explicitly doing that.
Jebeddo definitely has some coin.
Yeah. I have 144,000 gold.
I have 45,000 because I think I gave half of it to Redbridge because she was like, "We don't have any money," and I was like, "I have so much money, and no one will let me buy things."
Here's the wild thing:
I
the
have
ritual.
600,000
Oh,
gold.
fuck you.
The ritual costs 900,000 gold.
fuck up.
So you guys are gonna have to scrounge some more gold together, I guess.
Let's pick up some contracts.
I've got
Excellent.
5 fairly decent-sized diamonds.
Okay, yeah, those will make up the 900,000 gold along with your gold. So it sounds like you guys have just enough accumulated wealth to be able to do this ritual
y'all.
that you have to do. But that's weeks away.
Hey, y'all, we really gotta, keep our expenditures at a minimum now. Since
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be really expensive.
Yeah,
ritual.
that's fine. Show me your wares, Mendicant. And Jebeddo drops 400 gold in the bucket.
He's like, oh, it's so odd. I have nothing for sale.
Oh my god.
What if we
we
offer
called
one
them
of our
Many
friends?
Pennies for a reason.
They're all of the things for sale are out in the world. You have to go and find them. They're not here in the village. That would be ridiculous. What a loss of profit we would face.
That's not how
keeping all the cool
inventory
things here. No.
That's not how inventory works at all.
Asher, how do you know what inventory is?
No, this is Rob being mad. I want to buy a magic sword, and I know I already have one, but I want to buy another.
There is one magic sword
Yes.
available.
What is it?
What's
it do?
It's 45,000 gold. It's a +1 magic short sword.
What else does it do?
It doesn't do anything else.
a
It's just a
rip-off.
+1 magic sword short sword. Hey, you wanted to buy a magic sword, Rob. Where's your real one to buy a magic sword now?
You can't use it. It's metal, Anthony. You know that.
It's
Stop
metal.
using it.
I want an ironwood sword.
Yeah, it lets you shapeshift into anything if you're a druid, but it is metal.
All right, so it just has like shape form in it, like the ninth.
Yeah,
level
as soon
spell.
as you pick it up, none of your other abilities work.
But I can always have
You have the ability to shapeshift into anything if you could shapeshift, which you can't because your ability
So
won't.
I get true polymorph. I just get true polymorph.
But you don't
if
get
you
to use
could
it.
do it.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
could do it.
Hey, hey, Mendicant. Hey, Mendicant. Can we like hire a cart to get out of here? Just.
Oh,
That'll be
of
4,500
course,
gold.
of course. We can offer you a cart. We can offer you a way down out the mountain, and you can board a cart for a mere 50 silver. You can be on the cart.
Finally, we can buy something.
Yeah, I can do that here.
All sales are final.
Once we load up in the cart and like head out from town, Jebeddo's gonna look at everyone and be like, "Do we want to just like teleport back with the like the stone?"
But, well, wouldn't we teleport back to
No,
the
dude.
base?
Like I had 3 days in that cave. What do you think I was doing? Like,
Oh, I didn't know. I thought,
I mean, I was bored as hell. Like I may
should've
as
just, like,
well attune to a place.
were you just constantly rebinding yourself? Like, that's what you were doing?
I mean, like I don't really have to think about it. Like I just, I guess I'd like to appear back here now.
He took a nap, drank a juice, rebound himself to the place again.
All right. Yeah, but we already bought the cart. I feel like we should finish the cart ride.
Well, think about how much
What if
money.
we just disappear and then they get back in like a week,
And we'll be like, oh,
and we'll meet them at the gate.
yeah. We can let
Let's
them
leave
in.
something in there and be like, "Oh, I forgot my jacket. Thank you for bringing it." And that sounds great.
All right.
Yeah. And Jebeddo scribbles a quick note that just says, "Sorry, had to run. Drop this off at the cave. Thanks."
You leave him a 5-star Yelp review.
Yeah. Yeah, Jebeddo, as he like holds down the crystal and like grabs everybody's arms, he thinks to himself, 5 stars! As he yelps, and we're teleported
No.
away.
No.
Several boos
There is
are heard.
There is a familiar twisting and spinning, crushing, pulling, and then a flash of green, and you stand in the cistern that everyone has been using as a base of operations. Right now, it seems pretty quiet down here.
That cart's gonna take forever
gonna
to
be
get
a
here, you
long-
guys. So, who do we want to tell first that we met the gods? And should we tell them that we're waking Herrick's, or should we leave that as a surprise?
I think we should maybe not tell them.
I think we should say we should lead in with the ritual portion, that we need everyone and everything, and then they'll be like, "Oh, awesome, on board," and then slide in that includes Herrick's.
So you think we should tell them?
We gotta convince them. We can't.
We
can
don't
only pull
have
the-
to tell them that part. We can just tell them we need everybody.
Don't
and,
we
and
need them
now
to-
we have to go do a thing.
Don't we need them to wake up Herrick's and then like purify
Those people?
No, I don't know.
I doubt it. Like they live in a cave.
I'm talking about Lanier. Are we talking about the same person?
No, I'm talking about the people out in the other room.
Oh no, we don't have to
like
tell them
Red
that
Bridge
shit.
and shit
No,
like that. Right.
I thought wasn't Lanier staying here? No, he's not. He's in the
No,
middle of.
we
the-
have no
we haven't
idea.
seen Lanier.
Right.
Oh yeah, no,
He's
don't
in the,
fucking
remember
tell
he's
them
in
that.
the web.
Yeah. No, you're.
Why don't we just tell everybody so that they can? The more information they have, the better. They can work on the plan while we're gone finding the Fae.
You think that'll make it better?
I think having all the information to prepare for the end of the world is a good thing.
The rebirth of the world.
No, that's not going to happen.
That
Stop
doesn't
it.
sound good either.
I don't know if it'll help because that's what they're worried about.
Right.
One of the things.
Well, and the god said that it won't happen. Like, that's only if we're all dead. And if we're all dead, who cares?
That's true.
Right. if there are no greater races on Omnineth, there's no reason for it to stick around.
You don't think they're gonna like fundamentally warp and change the world and accidentally cause extinction? They're not gonna kill us, but they're gonna indirectly like make boiling lava
Only if
oceans.
you give them those ideas.
I mean, maybe.
Are they listening?
This
I
would've
don't
been
know
great
why
to
we're
talk
whispering.
That's
On
how
the
gods work.
celestial plane.
God can't hear you if you whisper.
Is that true?
I don't think that's true.
No, it's true. You cannot whisper a prayer.
You have to shout it.
Either way, Asher, can you go get me some
No. Give
food?
yourself...
I'll go with you this
What?
time.
Bud.
Oh gosh,
I'll
Kath,
come
I
with
keep
you.
forgetting you're a vampire now.
But
But
I'm
not
not
the
a
cool
vampire.
parts of it.
He's
Right.
we need to figure out a better word. If you're not a vampire, you're like
A lame-pire.
you're a
vampire.
a half
My-
pyre, a
I was thinking about it, and living vampire seems as good as any, and I'll just go with
That's
that.
so lame. That sounds like a
Listen, I'm
really
hungry.
bad band.
I'll think better when I have some blood in my stomach.
Everyone, we're living vampire. Thanks for coming out tonight. Here we go.
1, 2,
It was
3,
Christian
4.
rock.
It's Christian rock. That's why they're whispering.
God.
IRN rock. It's all
Honestly-
blood and light.
I got a great idea for season 2. So we'll talk later.
We are living vampires.
No, but really, can
my God.
like,
Hold on. And Asher, I cast conjure animals, and I conjure a
Didn't you do this already?
no, different thing. I cast conjure
my
animals,
goodness.
and I cast 4 wolves, and I send them off to go get food.
That's a great idea. Although I was hoping we could leave here so that Jennuvera and Jebeddo had to tell
Wait,
everybody
also-
what was going on.
Also, we're in the
The
room.
wolves burst out of the back room into the main hall, and you hear yelps in surprise as 4 wolves clamber up the stairs and off into the woods.
Well,
Hey,
we should
everyone,
probably
we're
go check on the
back.
wolves.
I should have waited, but he's really persistent. This is Keth's fault.
Honey, we're home.
Jennuvera goes out into the maid room.
Yeah, sitting out there is Redbridge and Kaelith. They are playing, or were playing cards at a table, and when all of the wolves burst through the space, it seems like it may have disrupted their game.
Who's winning?
They Redbridge has 2 hand axes drawn. Kaelith is swirling with arcane energy.
I didn't.
And they look
ten-
over at
10's
you.
good.
Yeah, but which of those beats us straight?
Yeah, which one?
Like,
It's like a new version of rock,
Texas
paper,
Hold'em.
scissors, but it's
Yes.
axe magic paper.
How does... No, you know what? It's fine.
Honestly, you shouldn't cut paper with axes. It will dull them quicker.
It's
Wait, hold on. So, in your equation, axe beats magic, magic beats paper, and paper beats axes?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
logic
So-
was Anthony. There's no reason to fight at all.
You found
Question?
the real secret answer to rock, paper, scissors. To concede.
You try telling Redbridge that axe doesn't beat magic, so
Redbridge says, "Oh, you're back. Good. Hold on. Sorry. I was not expecting wolves to burst out of anything down here, actually. This is... Hi, guys. How did it go?
Well, we met some wolves.
Right,
I'm
I see
kidding.
that.
That was just.
Oh,
We talked to the gods.
okay. Like you talked to the actual gods?
Yeah, they were hanging out under a tree.
It was mostly Jebeddo who talked to them. I think we tried and they didn't listen to us. Felt bad.
Yeah, spoiler
Okay.
alert. Nobody wanted to hear what Keth had to say. But when I said it,
We also talked.
turned out it was a
words,
pretty
though.
good idea.
We talked.
Same words.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Kath, I'm not. Hold on. I'm listening. I'm talking to Jebeddo.
Yeah,
Continue
same
with-
words. Same exact words.
Yeah, no, we. Oh, and a Titan.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, yeah.
Also a
The
god.
Titan and the gods. Most of the gods. All of the awake gods.
So, do we have a plan then?
Yes, it's just 4 steps, and we've already done step 1. We're off to do step 2.
Yep. So gods are on our side. They're gonna help. We're good.
Now we need all of the rest of the planes to agree to help, no matter what.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
that seems beyond our expertise here.
yeah,
No, we got it.
yeah. I guess what does count as the material plane agreeing? Is this the new High King?
Oh,
Caliph
does new
Strokes
new
his
High King have to
beard.
die again? Oh. It's like a defense against the dark arts position. Oh.
Caliph strokes his beard. He says, "You must get the material plane on board as well."
Everything. We need everything. I don't know. Would that be like Tezcatlipoca need to like agree to this as well?
The Tezcatlipoca are creatures of the Fae. Presumably, if you need to get the Fae on board, they would be covered by such contingencies there.
So-
Material plane.
And the elemental planes. That one's fun. I think. Maybe it's not fun.
If you have to get the elemental planes as well, I guess that marks out things like that I might consider the earthly elements as being part of the material plane. Would leave the people as a viable option for what must be acquired on the material plane support.
Yeah, basically, I'm not sure that, like, the material plane part is gonna really be a problem, because, like, nobody wants to become these shadow people.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But like, I guess that. But my question is, what counts as? I guess just nobody trying to stop us.
So let me put a pin in this because I think it's important to note that you guys know the ritual, even if you 4 don't know the ritual. So you know implicitly, like you don't have it written down. You don't know like the steps necessarily. That will sort of come to you as it's happening. But you know that you've got that part under control.
right.
So reasonably,
so we're
you
the
feel
material
like
plane component.
yeah, you feel like that's under control.
Oh.
Never mind. I don't care about the High King unless it's Clyde, in which case I care very much.
Oh, did you get word?
What?
No, did you?
yeah, we've been gone. How could we get word? What happened?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Yes, he has been tapped for High King.
Tapped, like, what do you
There's-
mean by when you say tapped?
Got
Chosen.
Nice.
Yeah, yes, chosen.
Chosen, but he, like,
for
isn't
High
yet?
King. The coronation is soon.
Guys, we have to be there.
No, we don't.
Well, we should be there.
No, we shouldn't.
Well,
We want to be
We're
there,
busy.
but not really.
No, we don't.
well, if it's at a convenient time that like we've gotten everyone on board, we
convenient
have all the
time?
planes.
What do
Yeah. If it's like, oh,
Yep.
you know, like sometimes when you have to take a medicine and then you have to wait like 2 hours before eating. Maybe it's like
Nope.
that. Like we do something and then we have to wait like a day, and that day just happens to be his coronation day.
If we're not busy, we can go, Jennuvera.
Yeah, part of me wants to really give it to you because we've been through a lot and who knows what the hell's going to happen, and I really just would like you to get this, but like also, I don't know if we have the time.
Why don't you go, Jennuvera? And then the rest of us will go save the world.
Yeah, the boys will go save the world.
I do want to point out that there is like full-on war happening, and so it's sort of on the back burner for them as well, while we deal with this.
Good to know.
Well,
Problem
I
solved.
mean,
right?
yeah, of course, saving the world is more important.
It is more important because then
No, I
we
know.
have
That's why I said it.
plenty of time to go to coronations afterwards, as many as you want.
Yeah, not if I'm dead.
That's true.
That's true.
That is
She's
true.
right.
You
Yeah.
can't do that when you're
In
dead.
which case, imagine if you wasted your time on Earth.
And I'm just sitting around in Asher's necklace watching a coronation. That doesn't seem like very.
You know, the
Or
way
even
this is
worse.
But if
going...
it's the material plane, metaphysically speaking, is if you pull apart all of the basic elements here, we're tied to many other planes. It is the nexus point of all of these. That maybe
Jennuvera
that's
just
the
drapes
focus.
herself on a bench and is just like over it.
A fainting couch.
Yeah.
Caleb, literally mid-talking, stands up with his notebook and walks out of the room, still talking out loud.
That sounds
Hey,
right.
Redbridge, who won? Did you just win by default?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. He seems like someone who would be really frustrating to play with. He'd always be like thinking too hard about his next move.
He just knows where every card in the deck is, it feels like.
But like
Like he sees 5 cards and he's like, oh, well, I can figure out where the rest of them are.
he's counting cards.
You know he's cheating, right?
That's him
Nope.
cheating.
He's
Being
explained that it's
smart
not
isn't cheating.
Yeah,
Yeah, but when you use divination magic to figure out what's coming up next, that's cheating.
That is cheating.
you don't think he's using divination.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
No, I think he's just using his big brain.
His big cheating brain.
Well, it's not
Redbridge
cheating
is-
if you're just smart.
Redbridge's hand is resting on her axe.
Axe beats magic.
Well. You know, maybe he's not cheating. There's no evidence to prove that he is, but you know what?
Definitely
I think we
threaten
can
him
all agree.
anyways.
Hey,
That
if you
at
get
the end of the
away
day-
to create a small anti-magic field, you let me know.
Okay.
That's all I'm
Sure.
saying.
I can make an anti-life field. I haven't done it.
No thanks.
It's just a
that's not what I'm
wall.
looking for. Yeah, no, I'm not. That's not. The wolves drag a deer carcass down the steps. It's like thunk, 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 thunk,
Oh,
thunk,
my
thunk.
Postmates is here.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean in here. Keth thanks the wolves with like a nice pat on the head for each of
I
them.
dispel them
And-
after each pat.
Yeah, and then drags it upstairs and outside.
Thunk,
I'll
thunk,
be,
thunk,
I'll be
thunk.
back.
Have you told Redbridge?
I don't think so.
No.
I could have made him a sandwich. Is he all right?
He's fine.
He's a weird guy.
He's
Hey.
doing a fitness craze right now.
So everybody's really split on this, Constance, and I figure you're the best person to ask. It's got to stay here.
Okay.
There are 4 of us, and we're all kind of split on it. And so I figure you're the best. You're the best tiebreaker. Jebeddo leans in real close, and we're gonna wake up Herrick's. Don't yell. So
We need to.
yeah.
What?
It's
What the fuck?
Stop! Don't
just
yell.
said don't yell.
I feel like maybe I should have delivered that news because she already hates me. So
No, I got this. So we were talking to Iora, and they said that we need everything. And when they said it, it felt like everything, in order to beat this shadow back.
So in order for us to kill the shadow, we need to
Awaken
bring-
a god. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
affected by shadow.
Yeah.
but we'll be
And-
rid of shadow.
Yes.
There are caveats
or we'll
to
all
it,
be
too.
dead.
For now.
For now?
On a god level for now.
Yeah, 100,000 years from now.
Well, I don't want to put a time on it. I'd rather underpromise and overdeliver. There should be There
At least
should be
10
time,
years.
There should be time for us to figure out a way to deal with Shadow later. Basically, so okay. And Jebeddo starts drawing in the ground, like a plum pudding model of the planar universe.
Oh my god.
And so, like, right now, the Shadow Lord is in all this stuff, and he starts, like, highlighting the, the astral plane, like, guts of
Yeah.
it, you know.
You break it all down for Redbridge. She is just silent through your explanation of what needs to happen, of the ritual ahead of you, of your plan for Herix and the stuff with Mercus and Salius and all of that. She sits silently by.
Jebeddo does do the role play from Pathway to explain the God conversation as well. So it takes another hour on top of that, but...
So while that's happening, Keth, you are up feeding. And as you drain the blood from this deer, the deer begins to speak to you.
Buh.
It says, "Oh, please stop! My blood!
What the fuck?
Keth like drops the deer and just says, "What the fuck?"
Clug starts laughing as he floats up out of the deer.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
He's like, "Oh, I got you really good that time. Oh man, what are you doing?"
I'm fucking dying of a heart attack here, man. That wasn't cool.
I mean, I think you'll appreciate it a lot later. It was pretty good.
All right.
Are you
Listen, don't tell anybody about this.
about you eating this deer neck?
Yeah, like raw and just drinking all this delicious blood. Don't tell anyone, please.
Okay, first of all, who would I tell about that? That feels like a weird thing to tell someone about. Second of all, why are you doing this?
I need it now. Evian made me something different, and I don't know, but I need this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take you for a spin? See if I can see what's going on?
Honestly, that'd be great. I've had to make all my own decisions lately, and it's been really hard and terrible. So yeah, I'm all yours.
So you pass out for a little bit.
It's great. Kevin's so happy.
You come to 3 more deer around you.
Holy
And
shit.
Clug's like, "That is wild. Wild stuff."
Yeah, have you ever seen anything like this?
No, you like blood a lot.
I do. Yeah.
What are
But
you
now
going to
that
do?
I don't know. I'm like with this whole monk stuff, I am kind of immortal now too, but not because of the vampire thing, I don't think. I haven't really checked because I don't know anybody who has this. I
mean, I do feel like now I understand why you told me not to tell people, because this feels like a bigger deal than just Keth likes drinking blood from deer in the woods.
Yeah, if it was just that, then I mean that would just be like a fun factoid during.
Yeah. If people were like, "Oh, the Many Pennies, I've never met them. What are they like?" And I would be like, "Oh, Keth loves drinking deer blood."
That'd be
that
something
would
to
just
bring up.
like a party trick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is not that.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it means. I feel like it is affecting my being. I haven't kind of sat around to think about it as much as I usually sit around and think about things because I'm trying to avoid it and just kind of push this off until probably die from this whole waking Herix thing. Like that'll, probably just take care of
Did you?
all of my problems.
Clug is nodding along. He's nodding along, and then he stops when you say that, and he blinks.
So I'm just, I feel like I don't need to deal with this yet. And,
Keth.
yeah, no, it's a big deal. It's really
No,
weird.
Keth. Did you just say you were going to I just gotta make sure I heard you correctly.
Yeah, I'm a fucking living vampire.
Nope, that's not it. I've come to terms with that.
It's a working
it's this
name.
other thing.
It's not final.
No, it's that you just told me. The thing I'm focusing on here, you mentioned that you were looking to wake Herrick's.
Yeah, the gods are on our side now because we got Marcus on our side and everything, and like we just had to give them that.
Marcus?
Marcus.
Mark. Mark the
down at
god.
the market.
Or whatever.
I'm having a hard time with this conversation, I think. What?
So it's gonna be fine though, because they're gonna re-bind him to the pact, but like in a way that's beneficial. So we'll get his help, but he won't kill us. That's kind of the benefit. That's where we're at with the gods. But this is a good thing, Clug. This is good. It's great. It's gonna go well.
Can I make a recommendation to you?
Please.
Please don't.
I trust you and your friends implicitly. If I didn't, this world wouldn't be where it is now. Right? I mean,
It
sometimes...
also wouldn't be where it is now.
Maybe.
So, sorry, I interrupted you. Go
I
on.
didn't mean... No, right. We would all be dead, is what I mean. Right? When you walked in the gates at Adventure Incorporated and I saw you and your team and I knew that there was something special about you, and you came back and everything changed. You are the center point for everything that has swirled around this place, this world, for the last couple of years. I trust you. I have for a long time. I strongly recommend you don't tell anyone else about this. Just do what you have to do and let people trust you. But don't tell them this and give them a reason not to.
I see exactly where you're going with this, and I fucking hate you for it, Anthony.
So, you know what? You're right. You were the first one. You vouched for us. Like when Redbridge came out, Mariffa, they were not impressed, and you were like, "Nah, I got a good feeling." So, yeah, I guess this is kind of your fault.
Yeah, no, I don't want to take any credit for this. What is about to happen seems like a colossally bad idea, but I trust you. But I'm not taking any credit. It's all on you now. Good luck. And I don't want to drive again. You got this. I don't need to inhabit you at any point. I'm good. I got some real spooky shit to do. So I'm going to go rattle some chains or lift something very light because it's not nighttime yet. And I'm going to do that now. I love you, Keth. I trust you. Good luck. And he just like sinks in through the ground.
Bye, Clug. Love you. And then Keth eats the other deer. If there's any blood left. Not the talking one, just in case.
Jebeddo, you finish your explanation with Redbridge.
Fuck you, Anthony.
She is staring slack-jawed as you tell her everything. And as you finish, which I will allow you to make your final sentence of this, whatever this pitch is.
Yeah, so all this is to say, Constance, I trust your opinion to break this deadlock that the four of us are in. I just need one more opinion. You know, should we tell everybody or should we keep it a secret?
That's what you want me to decide on? If you should tell everyone or keep it a secret?
Well, yeah, I don't know if, like, your reaction to finding out about Eric's.
Are you out of your fucking mind, Jebeddo? Are you kidding me? We just fought for 4 years to keep this fucking dragon asleep and you're gonna wake it up? Are you kidding me?
So it sounds like we shouldn't tell everyone.
Also, point of clarification. Like, we've been fighting for 4 years to stop Gorm because he had bad intentions for waking Herrick's up.
Oh, you're right. The dragon touched by shadow in the middle of the biggest shadow event of the entire fucking lifetime that we have to deal with is exactly the right time to bring this dragon back around, and then we'll just be able to control it. Is that the plan?
That's the plan.
That is the plan.
Oh my god.
On the
Keth
plus
walks
side,
back into the room. and
all the
says,
gods are on our side.
So Clug doesn't think we should tell everybody about Herrick's. Redbridge, do you agree? Sorry, I assumed you guys have already been talking about this. I just assumed, like, while I was gone. Did y'all tell her yet?
Jebeddo
Redbridge
points to Redbridge with her like hands in her head, or her head in her hands. So I'm like, yeah.
She moves her hands away, and you can tell that she just has tears streaming down her face. And she looks at the four of you, and she says, I cannot imagine anything more reckless and dangerous than what you have just said to me. But I have to let you do what you have to do. If you are telling me that this is the only way, she's just like, you can see on her face, like her contorted face, that she is seething inside, trying to say what she is trying to say. I will trust your judgment in this matter. But if you are asking me if you should tell anyone else about what you are planning to do,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, all right, that settles it, I guess.
4 against 2. All right.
I like that in this scenario, Keth has not changed his mind.
Oh my god.
I love that he's got a viewpoint, man. He sticks to it. Great.
All right, so let's go find the Fae.
Yeah, we haven't heard where they're at, have we? I hate to change the subject so quick, but Jebeddo pats at his wrist like he's wearing a watch. Do watches? We've got watches.
Yeah, we've got
watches
clocks.
exist.
We've got clockwork, robots. So
Yeah,
we've got clocks.
No, we have not heard from Lanier and the Fae.
Should I try reaching out to them again?
If that is the way that you have to contact them,
I can try. All I really saw last time was a big old spider web of energy. But I can definitely try.
Do you think Kalith could help with this divination?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, is
To
Hallie
augment
around?
Jennuvera.
Yeah.
Hallie has been joining in the fighting. She comes back from time to time, mostly to check for you, Lot, but she's been out fighting.
All right. Well, I guess Kalith probably is our best bet to help us here on this. Good shout, Kath.
Caleb wanders back in. He's still got his notebook out. He's like, if you draw between this plane through here, I think I've figured it out.
Are you doing this? And Jebeddo points at the ground where he's like got his like plum pudding model.
No. I've seen a model like this before, but it's been disproven several times. There's a lot of inconsistencies with the way that many of the planes in this model are treated. It is less to see it as like a plum. Yes.
We need your help with something.
Oh, of course. Keth, I'd be happy to help in whatever way I can. It looks to me from this drawing on the ground you need help with multiple things, but one thing at a time. What can I help you with, Keth?
I don't know, but Jennuvera?
We need to find the Fae. If you could do some spying.
Yes, I think I am familiar enough with this with their leader, Lanier, that I could possibly locate him.
I can help too. He's basically my dad.
Let us
Jebeddo
see.
tries not to be jealous when she says that. Considering he introduced him to his mom, hopefully.
Whose hit points did he refresh on the battlefield, my dude?
Waka waka.
Definitely has a favorite kid, and it's definitely Jennuvera.
That couldn't possibly be true.
What?
He puts his arm around Jebeddo all the time.
Yeah, but he let you almost die.
Yeah, but he promised to take me to the park and play catch just as soon as this is all over.
Yeah, but last time he went out to buy cigarettes, he came back.
Okay, that seems pointed and specific, and I don't appreciate it. Anthony, please move on.
Guys, it feels weird when you're fighting about your fake dad when I don't know my real dad.
Well, if you don't know him, nope, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to finish that.
Not gonna.
So, Kalith, there's like a finding way you can do this, maybe?
Caleb places a hand on Jennuvera's shoulder, and he closes his eyes and he says, no, child, you are connected to too many things. It is hard to find the silence to focus on that there.
Well,
Is there anything else of the Fae that you have
Jebeddo?
that I might... okay.
Asher,
Jebeddo?
too?
yeah,
yes.
I'm technically...
Oh, God, okay, Asher, come here also.
All right, Jesus Christ. No, I don't have to come over there if you're going to speak to me in that manner.
I was created by the Fae. Like, kinda, in a
No,
way.
Jebeddo, you go.
Oh, my God. All right, all four of you,
No,
come here,
no,
come here.
No,
come
just
here.
Jebeddo. Just I'm going to sit...
Everyone touch hands. Everyone touch hands.
Keth touches his hand.
As you
Jebeddo
touch
grabs-
his own hands as well.
Jebeddo grabs both Keth and Asher's arms.
What?
Jebeddo, follow directions.
This is why things go wrong. We just don't stick to plans.
Caleb puts a hand out, and he closes his eyes, and he's like, nope, oh no, all of you are connected to very many things. That is not helpful at all.
No,
Do
I
you have
think all
anything-
five of us need to hold hands together at the same time.
Yeah, that's not going to make a difference. Do you have anything explicitly of the Fae? Anything that is just touched in Fae magic in some way? If you don't, that's fine, but if you do, it would make my life a lot easier.
Well, I haven't bought a lot of things because someone doesn't let me. So, hold on. Let me look through my very short list of inventory. Nope.
Do we, Anthony?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm asking you.
No.
And I'm literally, I don't know.
Yeah, me either. I'm asking you if you've got something of the Fae that you want to bring in here. If you don't, that's
well,
fine.
Jebeddo briefly.
I have a.
Keth doesn't.
On my character sheet, I have something that says top hat with secret bottom.
Okay, no. This bit is going too far.
I have something on my character sheet that says locate object. I would like to locate Lanier.
So it's locate object is different than locate person.
I would like to locate something touched only by the Fae.
Find the path time.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make do without.
Fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I have a water skin of Amontillado.
He sits down and he closes his eyes. And he begins to cast a spell.
Oh, I still have that.
in this
I
place.
have the ashes of the Tezcatlipoca. Oh, he's already doing it. It's fine. 'Cause I have the ashes from the time that I burnt a leaf 5 years ago. It's still on my character sheet.
Yeah, that would have been valid. So he begins to cast this
It's too
spell.
late. I don't want to interrupt him.
And then his eyes snap open. And you can see through them like streaming sky, like they're zooming through open air. And then they stop, and he closes his eyes and he opens them again and he says, "Oh yes, yes. They are in the forest in the far west of Carapath."
Oh.
All right.
Great. That was easy.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, it's going to take you no short amount of time to get there.
Okay.
Do you have a
Guess
cart
we could,
at your disposal, or?
we could sleep in the. Oh well, it's on its way.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Well, Jebeddo looks over at Redbridge and, hey, have you seen Evan?
Evan? Yeah, I mean, I guess he would be in Marevia. And we've managed to set up some portals between here and the various palaces. So you could go to Marevia, meet with him, and head north from there. That would take you only, I guess, a couple of hours to get to the forest.
Anthony, have I been to the forest that he's describing, or?
Yes, the forest he is describing is just north of Darkul. It is where you went in to help the Tezcatlipoca against the Shadow.
So like
I can use transport
when
via
we
plants.
told them.
We can all just go walk into a tree and be there. Because I'm familiar with
please.
it. That's how that spell works. It's bananas.
I'm good with that.
Who needs a cart?
Evan still, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So trees.
What's the deal?
Okay, well then, go, I guess.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Do we need to do anything before we go? Or because I can just do this ritual.
You
Keth
tell
feels
me.
great.
No, I was talking to the group, I meant.
Keth's a part of the group, so.
Okay. Well, we need to go outside to do it. Unless you guys want to do it a different way.
Is there a different way we could do it?
Is there's a house plant in the
Houseplants.
corner.
I figure trees.
That's an elephant ear. I actually I'm familiar with
It
that.
has to be a large plant. It can't be a.
Yeah, they're big ears. Big leaves.
So that one's not big enough?
No, that's a small plant. It has to be like a tree.
A
large
there
or
are
large
trees
outside
of the
upstairs.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just go upstairs, there's trees.
Yeah. I don't know why we're.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just clean up something right at the top of the stairs. And Keth takes
Save my room for last, okay? It's a Howl's Moving Castle reference.
All right. Jebeddo heads upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah,
Outside.
let's go.
Okay. The four of you head upstairs. Keth is upstairs already, I guess, throwing corpses in the woods as you make your way up there. And you stand at the edge of the
All right.
forest.
Is everybody ready?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
I try to recall a tree sort of in the vicinity, one that like was probably near that battle we had 4 or 5 years ago. And I think about it, and I look at everybody and go, okay, on the count of 3, everyone run into this tree at the same time.
The same tree?
Yep.
You first, bud.
Okay.
Like behind you?
Yes. Follow me. Trust me. Just go.
Do we have to hold hands?
It might be helpful.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? And
All
I
right.
put my hand on the tree, and I grab someone's hand. I assume Keth. I don't know.
Keth.
All right. Ready?
All right. And Keth, who do you grab?
Jebeddo.
Keth grabs his own hands.
Jebeddo grabs Jennuvera.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and I cast transport via plants, and then I
Jennuvera runs.
run in.
The four of you pass through this tree in a very strange sensation as you walk through. Like, you get right up next to the tree, and as soon as your face touches the tree, you walk out the other side of the tree. And you are standing in the clearing where you once fought the shadow creature and talked with the Tezcatlipoca for the first time.
Spell
And
is so cool.
Asher, that feels like how we should always travel.
It's a new one.
Why haven't we been doing that
It's a
for
real
more?
new one. It's really, and
Oh.
also we haven't had to because we've had the evocation thing. We'd always go back.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
this
but-
way better.
Same.
All right, let's do.
Sorry, Jebeddo.
Smoother.
All right.
I mean, we get to be in a tree in
And
one
it doesn't
place,
hurt
and
my
then
brain.
we're out of a tree in another place.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. I'll just never use conjuration again then.
Just throws it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start looking.
yeah, you guys don't have to go very far because as you look around this clearing, it is dark and shadowy in this clearing as you recall it being before. But just beyond this, there is fresh growth in this forest. It looks like just this clearing is dark, and every space beyond it has bright golden light streaming through onto fresh bountiful plants that are growing in this place, like there has been a transformation here. And you can hear like an echoing song through the trees as you stand in this space. A beautiful song that moves you as you hear it. It stirs within you desire for growth and for change.
I guess it's that way.
I hope it's that way.
God, it would be so weird if it wasn't that way.
Yeah.
As you head in that direction, you walk for a couple of minutes, and a gust of wind seems to blow by you, a warming wind, and wind that seems to have almost like sparkles floating within it as a dragon lowers themselves down in front of you. The dragon is a shimmering silvery dragon, and as it lowers itself down, it says, "Ho, what brings you to this forest, travelers?"
We're looking for Lanier.
Children of the Fae, you seek the Fae Father. Very well. We have begun to grow this forest back to the place that it once was. And as we do so, Lanier and his people make a home here. I will show you where the Fae folk live now. And he transforms himself into a very familiar figure of an older wizard, long gray beard, who you last saw in Verena, in the places underneath the sewers.
That illusory scroll motherfucker.
Come, he says. I will take you where you seek.
You're much more sparkly now. It's nice.
There have been changes among us. Changes as we grow into this new role. And he leads you through the forest.
We follow.
And then it is not long before you come across what appears to be a small village built amongst the trees here. So instead of like a clearing with a village in it, like there is just thick, dense forest in between all of these buildings. But little huts are built that are an interesting architecture that it looks ancient in its design, but also very elegant. And as you approach, from one of the huts comes Lanier. And he steps forward and looks over at you, nods to the dragon, who transforms back into his draconic form and flies off again, sparkles streaming off of him as he flies. And he turns to the four of you. Hello.
Can we talk?
Of course. Welcome. Welcome to what will be, hopefully, our home for a long time. We are creating here a defense against the shadow beyond.
So, we met the gods. And also Caliesto.
Mm-hmm.
We came up with a plan.
Okay.
And the plan is to create a new plane for Shadow and push it back there.
For the Shadow Lord?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So you seek to imprison?
Basically.
Caliesto helped create this universe. They didn't do it themselves, but they helped us with a plan to create a new plane to contain the Shadow Lord.
If I am remembering correctly, the Shadow Lord isn't meant to be able to traverse the astral plane, but because it had existed for so long in the astral plane, it absorbed some of it, and now it can't be contained in the normal realm of Shadow because of it. So we have to kind of shunt it to somewhere else.
And of course, as you know, it's not a forever fix.
Certainly not.
But
I was just admiring the difficult choice that you have to make and the discussions that you have no doubt had to have with people, and how I remember having those discussions myself.
so that kind of brings us to the next point. Caliesto says it's gonna take everything to do this. We're here for two reasons. I know the Fae are going to fight Shadow. The second reason is to ask your help to awaken Herrick's.
A long time ago, I made a choice. I made a choice at a time where several difficult choices were being made. To protect this world, we cut Shadow off. We severed its connection. We tore a part of this world's soul away. And then we cut our connection. And we did it again. Before I did that, we saw one who could undo what we were going to plan to do. One link that could ruin everything. So I did the only thing that I thought that I could do at the time. I put him to sleep. I tucked him away. I let him rest at the center of this world until the day would come when I would face him, face his judgment. And then I left, and I tore another chunk of the soul of this world away with me. We fought, we won, and we paid a great cost, and in the end, it was never really over. We paid a cost for a reprieve. So, now I am here. The shadow I fought to contain is not gone, and in fact may be here worse than it has ever been. And my people who I sought to remove, we are here. We have paid dearly, and the world has paid dearly. And this is the last thing I can do to help put this back right. I know you do not come here to ask me this, not knowing the risk that we will face. Just as I did not come back here knowing that there would be a reconciliation to come. I will help you in whatever way I can with this task, for it is my burden to bear. And we will stare into the eyes of the dragon god together, and he can decide my fate.
Asher did make us put a caveat into this deal with the gods.
You are going to cooperate as allies to rid a common foe.
So that reckoning won't come
Yet.
until after the Shadow Lord is dealt with.
So be it. I am still willing to face that judgment, and I would understand his intention before we do this thing. If we wake him, and we bring him around, and he does not destroy the world, then I will hear him out before the battle begins.
Yeah, that'll be an important conversation because we also need you to help guide Herrick's leading up to this battle. since you're very familiar with fighting the shadow, and you'll have to be working pretty closely.
And the irony that I put him to slumber because of his inherent connection to shadow that was part of him, that I now carry that myself, is not lost on me.
So, the Celestials don't know about the dragons?
Huh. Hey everyone, just a couple quick reminders. If you like the show, don't forget to tell your friends. And you can head over to patreon.com/adventureinc and become a patron as well. You can also head to our website, adventureincpod.com, for links to our social media and the store where you can find t-shirts, stickers, and more. That's all. We'll see you next week.
Serious business.